What's up, guys, and welcome back to Rising Thrills, your #1 source for Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Maryland roller coaster content. In this video, I'll be reviewing Sooperdooperlooper at Hershey Park on day 2 of 30 days of daily coaster reviews. In 1977, Hershey Park opened Sooperdooperlooper, a Schwarzkopf looping coaster, which was the first modern-day looping coaster on the East Coast of the United States of America. Fun fact! Sooperdooperlooper steel, all of the steel that was made for Sooperdooperlooper was manufactured by Intamin, but the ride was designed by Schwarzkopf. So it's technically a hybrid of a Schwarzkopf coaster and a Intamin coaster. Sooperdooperlooper starts out with you turning right out of the station and going up the lift hill. Sooperdooperlooper has 2 chains, compared to most modern-day coasters where they have drive tires to get you out of the station. Sooperdooperlooper has a chain, so it has 2 chains. So after you go out of the station, then you go on the second chain and you go up to the top of the lift hill. Once you get to the top of the lift hill, you go down a little bit and then you turn to the left. After you turn left at a 90-degree angle, then you go down the drop and right away you go through a vertical loop. This is a pretty intense vertical loop because most modern loops are a teardrop shape, which are a lot more natural, but a sheer vertical loop basically is a lot less natural, so it pulls a lot more G's of force. After you go through the loop, which is After you go through the loop, you go through a left-hand helix, which at the end of the helix, it goes through the loop. And then once you go through the helix, you go through a dark tunnel, which sometimes they have lights on, but sometimes they don't. And when they don't have lights on the tunnel, I just love going through it and screaming through the tunnel because it's a lot of fun. And then after you go through the tunnel, there's just a bunch of straight track. And then at the end of the ride, you have a big double helix. And then after you go through the double helix, you come up, turn right, and go on the first brake run, which it's not a full brake, it's just a trim brake run, and then you turn right again, and then you go through the final brake run. So for Sooperdooperlooper's final score, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. This is definitely a new, unique ride, but towards the end, it does meander a lot, so I would put it at 6, but because it meanders a lot at the end, I give it a 5 out of 10 for its final score. This is a fun ride, definitely a good ride. You know, if you're trying to work your way up to get on the big inversion coasters. A lot of kids and families really love this coaster. This can get a long line on busy days like this. Comet, Candemonium, and F-Track can get really long lines on summer days, you know, when they're really busy on Saturdays. Sometimes this can get like a 2 or a 3 hour wait. But yeah, for the final score for Sooperdooperlooper, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you tomorrow.